Just hitting the road this weekend.
I am, as a matter of fact. We can afford to drive. Okay, I'm going to move on. This is a very, very serious news development. Look at this. New video just into Fox Business. Hundreds of Palestinian rioters setting fire to the tomb of Joseph in the West Bank. Joseph was the biblical father of Jesus. The tomb suffered severe damage, no injuries. Let's bring in Zuhdi Jasser on this. Zuhdi, this is an outrage of the first order, and I'm sure you will agree with me. Where do we go from here?
Absolutely. I mean, we see now over the past month, Israel has had to deal with another wave of terror, and now it's clear that it's not just about Israel, it's anti-Semitism. It's being stoked. The flames are being stoked. The Palestinians want to commit these random acts of terror. And by the way, it's not just a few clerics that are stimulating this, actually social media. They're completely random, but yet it is a sentiment of trying to begin what many of them see as a terror wave of a third intifada. Abbas has been playing both sides of it, stoking it, calling the Israelis cold murderers.
Zuhdi, and yet our president doesn't like the use of armed troops in Israeli cities. He doesn't like it, doesn't want it, thinks it's negative for the peace process or something.
Not only that, Stuart, the narrative that Secretary Kerry and the president are pushing is the Palestinian narrative that they're the victims, and to allow those who are driving terrorism, random acts against innocent Israeli citizens, women 7 years old are being attacked and stabbed in the streets randomly, and they become the aggressors. I mean, that is absurd. The Palestinians are committing these acts because they want attention, and they know that the UN and our president and secretary will continue to give the Palestinian narrative, and what that does is feed the social media frenzy, and that's why the IDF has to buckle down. And now, bottom line is, you see this tomb that's been attacked. This is about anti-Semitism.
Okay, one last one. If this were the other way around, I want to know your opinion on my opinion. My opinion is that our president has abandoned Christians, Jews, and moderate Muslims in the Middle East. Abandoned them. Gone. What do you say?
Absolutely, and what this is about is he's abandoned the forces of good in the Middle East and allowed the vacuum, which was the opportunity of the Arab awakening, to be filled by the forces of evil, which are Iran, Russia, and Assad. So there's a systematic ethnic cleansing happening in Syria. He's allowing that vacuum. And, oh, by the way, a big payday of $150 billion is coming to Iran, so the forces of evil can even use it more to continue to spread their evil and terrorism around the world.
Zuhdi Jasser, thank you very much for being with us this morning. I'm sorry I cut it so short, but this is a huge news day, and we do appreciate you being with us, Zuhdi. Thank you, sir.
Anytime. Thanks, Stuart.
Moving straight along to the economy.